Crash course on the American Underground Railroad and its significance in the abolition of slavery. The American Underground Railroad was a network of secret routes and safe houses established in the United States during the 19th century, which enabled enslaved African Americans to escape from slave states to free states or to Canada. The Underground Railroad played a significant role in the abolition of slavery in the United States, as it provided a means for enslaved individuals to escape bondage and helped to spread awareness of the injustices of slavery. The Underground Railroad began in the late 18th century, with the emergence of abolitionist societies and individuals who sought to help enslaved individuals escape to freedom. The term Underground Railroad was coined in the early 1830s, and the network grew rapidly in the following decades, aided by the advent of the railroad and telegraph, which facilitated communication and travel. The Underground Railroad was a complex and decentralized network, with routes stretching from the southern states to as far north as Canada. Safe houses, or stations, were established along the routes, often in the homes of sympathetic individuals who provided food, shelter, and guidance to those seeking freedom. Conductors, or guides, led escapees from one station to the next, often under cover of darkness and with the aid of coded language and signals. The Underground Railroad was dangerous for both escapees and those who aided them. Slave catchers, or patty rollers, were hired by slave owners and law enforcement to track down and capture escapees, and anyone caught aiding them could face fines, imprisonment, or violence. Nevertheless, many individuals risked their safety and freedom to help others, motivated by their religious convictions, moral principles, or personal experiences. One of the most famous conductors of the Underground Railroad was Harriet Tubman, herself an escaped slave. Tubman made more than a dozen trips to the South, leading over 300 enslaved individuals to freedom. She was known for her bravery and resourcefulness, as well as her deep faith, and became a symbol of the Underground Railroad and the struggle against slavery. Another notable figure in the Underground Railroad was Levi Coffin, a Quaker abolitionist who helped establish the network in Indiana. Coffin and his wife, Catherine, operated a safe house in Newport, Indiana, which became known as the Grand Central Station of the Underground Railroad. Over the course of their lives, the Coffins are estimated to have helped more than 3,000 enslaved individuals escape to freedom. The Underground Railroad continued to operate until the end of the Civil War, when slavery was abolished in the United States with the ratification of the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. While estimates vary, it is believed that the Underground Railroad helped between 40,000 and 100,000 enslaved individuals escape to freedom, and played a significant role in the struggle for emancipation and civil rights in the United States. In conclusion, the Underground Railroad was a remarkable achievement of human ingenuity, compassion, and courage, and serves as a testament to the power of collective action against injustice. Its legacy continues to inspire and inform efforts to promote equality, freedom, and human rights around the world. Here are top 12 facts on the American Underground Railroad and its significance in the abolition of slavery. 1. The Underground Railroad was not a literal railroad, but rather a network of safe houses and routes that enabled escaped slaves to travel from the South to freedom in the North or Canada. 2. The Underground Railroad was not a single organization, but rather a decentralized network of individuals and groups who shared a common goal of ending slavery and helping escaped slaves. 3. The Underground Railroad was primarily active in the decades leading up to the Civil War, from the late 18th century to the 1860s. 4. The Underground Railroad was a dangerous enterprise for both escaped slaves and those who helped them, as slave catchers and other authorities actively sought to capture and punish anyone involved in aiding escapees. 5. While the Underground Railroad primarily helped slaves escape to the North or Canada, some escaped slaves also found refuge in Mexico or the Caribbean. 6. The Underground Railroad was aided by a range of technologies, including railroads, steamboats, and telegraphs, which helped to facilitate communication and travel among its various networks. 7. The Underground Railroad was a multiracial and multi-ethnic movement, with many white abolitionists and free blacks actively participating in the effort to help escaped slaves. 8. The Underground Railroad played a significant role in the abolition of slavery, both by helping individual slaves escape and by raising public awareness of the horrors of slavery. 9. Some of the most famous conductors of the Underground Railroad include Harriet Tubman, Levi Coffin, and William Still, all of whom risked their lives to help escaped slaves find freedom. 10. The Underground Railroad was not without controversy, as some critics accused its supporters of violating the law and undermining the social order. 11. Despite its importance in the fight against slavery, the Underground Railroad did not lead to immediate or complete emancipation for all enslaved individuals in the United States, and it took several more decades of struggle and activism to achieve full civil rights for Black Americans. 12. The legacy of the Underground Railroad continues to inspire and inform modern movements for social justice and civil rights, and its impact can still be felt in the ongoing struggle for equality and freedom around the world. Here is a poem on the American Underground Railroad and its significance in the abolition of slavery. In days long gone, a dark time of pain. A land of bondage, where hope was slain. But a spark of light shone through the night. A whisper of freedom, a glimmer of sight. From south to north, a trail was laid. A path to freedom, where hope was made. Through fields and forests, rivers and streams. A way to escape, to follow your dreams. The Underground Railroad, a network of care. A lifeline of hope, for those in despair. A secret path, a risky flight. To freedom's embrace, away from the fight. Harriet Tubman, a hero so brave. A beacon of hope, a pathfinder to save. A conductor of souls, a guide to the light. A symbol of freedom, a champion of right. Levi Coffin, a Quaker of heart. A sanctuary of safety, a shelter from the dark. A grand central station, a place of respite. A haven of hope, where freedom takes flight. The Underground Railroad, a story of pain. Of struggle and strife, of loss and of gain. A chapter of history, a testament of might. Of human compassion, of courage and fight. For those who came before us, we honor their quest. Their fight for freedom, their passion, their zest. Their legacy lives on, in the hearts of us all. For freedom is worth fighting, standing tall. The Underground Railroad, a journey of hope. A beacon of light, a pathway to cope. A reminder to us, to always strive. For justice and freedom, to keep hope alive. *****. We hope this video has given you a taste of all the incredible experiences America has to offer. If you're ready to start planning your own adventure to North America, please ensure to use our booking.com referral link, https://www.booking.com/index.html?8 = 7989335 to book your flights, hotels, car rentals, local attractions, and more. It's an easy and kind way to support this channel and make sure you get the best possible deals on your trip. Thank you, AnHub Metaverse team.